welcome to our new program. 7 minutes, 7 days. We will have one short lesson every day. It's the whole week, the same topic, but we are going in different details. So I hope you will follow me. You will learn a lot, and you will get some new perspectives on different topics from the Bible. The first topic is a very difficult topic, with the question, is there something good in sufferings? Yes, it is. But as humans, we always try to come in better circumstances when we are in troubles. Nobody of us wants to suffer, but we must learn some things from the Bible to get the right perspective on different things. Look, it's standing here in the book of Hebrews, chapter 5, verse 8. Though he was a son, yet he learned obedience by the things which he suffered. And having been perfected, he became the author of eternal salvation to all who obey him. You're standing about Christ, that he learned obedience by the things which he suffered. Now be careful, Jesus was never unobedient. He has never done any sin. So this means he learned obedience, that his obedience in God was going deeper and deeper, because his life became harder and harder, and the sufferings became stronger. Look, it's standing in Hebrews chapter 2, verse 10. For it was fitting for him, for whom are all things, that by whom are all things, in bringing many sons to glory, to make the captain of their salvation perfect through sufferings. Here you see the perfection of Jesus Christ became more and more perfect by sufferings. You know, it's one thing to do the will of God when the sun is shining, to praise God or to serve him. It's another thing to do it when it's totally darkness and it's hard and the people are attacking us for it. You know, when Jesus started his ministry, people were happy, but then they began to misunderstand him, they began to question him, to attack him. At the end, they killed him. And you see in this process, his perfection became more and more visible. And when we see him on the cross suffering and dying, and his pain in his last minutes, he prayed this prayer, Father, forgive, because they don't know what they do. Here we see the light of the world at the highest. Here we see the perfection of God's love in the most glory. It's only visible because of the suffering. And we must understand, we are here in the world as Christians to light the world with God's fire, to light the world with God's holiness, to point on Jesus, to the godly life, to the holy life we got through Jesus Christ. And the point is very easy. This light is more visible in sufferings, in the dark situations, in the problems, when there is light. You know, we often, when we come in difficulties, we show that there is no light in us. We behave like sinners, we behave like all the other peoples. Then we must realize that this is not the aim of God, that we continue like before. It's standing in Matthew 5:38, therefore you shall be perfect just as your Father in heaven is perfect. Peter says in 1 Peter chapter 1 from verse 15, but as he who called you is holy, you also be holy in all your conduct, because it is written, be holy, for I am holy. And here you see, when Jesus, without any sin, was learning obedience by suffering and became more and more perfect by suffering, how should we become more and more holy and perfect without suffering? It's in vain what some preachers are telling us. Believe in Jesus and everything is well. No, this is not the message of the Bible. God can do miracles. He can help us through all the problems. He can give us sufferings. The question is if we accept this. I hope you follow me the next days. We want to go deeper and learn some other very important perspectives on this topic. Heartily welcome.